I'm Steve, and this is a Lamborghini Urus. Let's go. We finally made it to the big leagues. Joining with me is a Lamborghini Urus, however you want to say it. But it is nothing but Italian awesomeness. It is a 4-liter twin turbo V8. Woo! The noises it makes, the pop, 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 pop on the downshifts. Oh my God, I can't get over it. It doesn't get old. That same engine has 650 horsepower, 850 Newton meters of torque, powered by an all-wheel drive system. I can't wait to show you guys the motor, but yeah, let's get into this review. All right, first off, it's in this lovely glossy blue color with black accents and black trims. You can't go wrong with the Lamborghini badge up front, classic design. The latest Lamborghini, the Revuelto, they actually made an update to this. So I personally think the old one looks better. Then you come down, you have the hexagonal grille, your license plate, splitters, cameras all over the body, these LED lights. These are some of the nicest LED lights in the game. Then you come over here, you got the Pirelli P0s with the black gloss wheels, and then the yellow carbon ceramic brakes. So if you've never driven a Lamborghini with or any similar sports or exotic car, these brakes, they squeak. Like, you're gonna go up to some hater and they'll be like, oh, you need to replace your brakes. It's like, nah, it's the carbon ceramics. That's normal. Then you come over to the side, you have the Italian flag. This is just design. This has zero performance effect. It does look nice. The mirrors have the turn signal light right here, and also blind spot detection, which is helpful. It's not perfect, but it's still almost in the hexagonal shape. We'll just keep going around. Got lovely curves. Come around back, Lamborghini written across. Then you come down here, you got your diffuser, absolutely lovely, with quad tip exhaust. Let me put some engine noise right here so you can see that exhaust in action. Now let's get this thing open. All right, so this is the key. It has some solid weight to it. You have your lock, unlock, and your trunk button. Balenciaga actually released a collection for this year, and some of the merchandise has like a chain with actual key fob on it, so you could rock around like this. But surely it's probably $1,000 plus. If you can afford it, like, might as well just get a real Lamborghini, buy the Lamborghini, and then get your own personal chain and just hang your key on there. In the back, you have plenty of storage space. The seats fold down. Let's get this propped open. Boom. Tire repair kit, Lamborghini certified. It's probably the most nicest one I've seen. All right, but you don't care about that. Let's get this closed up. Up top, you got the buttons to close it. Too easy, automatic. This is your gas cap. Got the Urus logo right here. And it takes the highest quality fuel that you'll find at the gas station for the most part. Normally, if you're anywhere else, gas is gonna run you up a nice bill. But if you're in the Middle East, it's gonna be a lot cheaper. Currently at the gas station, let's figure out how much it costs to fill this bad boy up. Oh, check out that fried chicken right there. That looks real good. Yeah, let me get one bucket. So that basically makes up the exterior of the car. Let's get the engine bay open so you can have a look at this pretty thing. Man, this hood feels super light. Wow, there it is. Massive. Kind of looks like a Stingray, like a Manta Ray, just laid out. But it's nice and pretty. Okay, the overall engine bay has a minimalistic design, which I love. And it goes 0 to 60 or 100 kilometers per hour in 3.5 seconds, which is like, it's middle of the road for the amount of car you're paying for, but it is an SUV, so take that with a grain of salt. The top speed on this is 305 kilometers per hour. But getting that, you're gonna have to go to a private track because nowhere in Dubai you're gonna be able to go that fast legally. So that makes up the engine. Let's get this closed. This curve design and the edges kind of reminds me of a broken egg. What do you think? We finished the exterior. Now let's hop into the interior. Whew. This interior is absolutely gorgeous. I'm about to give you a POV shot of me explaining all the features and all the trimmings. So let's get into that. All right, so first up, you got this leather steering wheel with the yellow stitching, with black leather and more yellow stitching throughout the car with yellow accents, carbon fiber all over. And if you go up top, you have Alcantara. Oh, Alcantara is so smooth. It's one of the best materials. And you come over here, you got the Lamborghini logo. And you have a bit of storage space in the glove box. And then you have this drive to put in your navigation. Now let's get this thing started. If you go to the center console, you have the classic Red Fighter Pilot cover. Lift this up, boom. Now ready for some fun. It starts off in the Strata mode, which is your touring. You have Sport, Corsa, and then your off-road modes like Neve for the snow. Then you come over here, this whole thing comes down to put it in reverse. To put it in the park, it's actually this button. And then over here you have your transmission settings. This is all a touchscreen. There's also a touchscreen. And then up top you have the hexagonal shapes for your AC vents, carbon fiber. And then you come over here, it's the gauge cluster. And it's very nice. Let me show you the different menus. Yeah, you can basically see everything you need to within your gauge cluster, so you can focus on the speed and not have an accident. If you come up top, you also have the heads up display, which hopefully you can show on camera. Oh, yep, there it is. Your mirror right here is actually pretty basic. Expected a little bit more. Then this is all touch sensitive, tactile. More of the light settings. Very simple. And then you have your sunroof and sunshade. Let me show you guys. I went through the settings in the separate video, but a little quick run through. The speakers are actually pretty decent. I thought they were going to be worse. But in order to get CarPlay, you still have to use a USB cable. And I brought a USB-C, but it didn't fit. I haven't been able to use CarPlay, but you still are able to charge your phone because it has the wireless charging mat with USB ports right here. For your seat, you got the buckets, Lamborghini crest, black leather, yellow stitching, more of the hexagon shapes coming down. The seats are heated, AC, and most importantly, massage seats. So you can make it to your nice meetings, all comfortable. That can all be controlled from the touchscreen, and certain settings like positioning can be controlled right here on the side. For your door, you have your handle, your lock and unlock. For your mirrors, your windows, and your child safety. And it does have memory seats, so you can save the configurations of how you like your seats. It has a button to open your trunk, and Bang & Olufsen sound system, which I said sounds pretty good. Some black mats, Y pattern where you have your footrest. Here's the lever to open up your hood. Going back to the center console, you have your parking brake, your auto off, and camera settings for your rear view. That sums up the interior of the car. Let's make it to the back seats. If you're in the back seat, you just get a view of the bucket seat. I wonder what this is for. It has a connection. You might be able to put a monitor here. You have your fold out flap for storage. You have this beautiful carbon fiber accents, ambient lighting that you can change the different colors on the main touchscreens. Speakers, well, I'm 5'9", and this is the storage space that I have. So if you're any taller, you might want to consider either riding up front or picking a different car. Now coming down, there's your middle seat flap. There's weird cup holders. Let's see. Feel like that's it. Open up all the way. Like The only thing fitting in here is like a Red Bull can. This is kind of disappointing right here. It feels kind of cheap. It's just plastic. They could have done a lot better. Like I said, the only thing fitting here is a Red Bull. So that's the back seats. Covers the full interior. Now let's wrap up the car and talk outside. So we're in Corsa. You have a 20-minute drive. I chose the road to avoid tolls. To put it in drive, you have to press the paddle shifter. A nice solid click with the aluminum. We're in first gear. I think we're ready to go. I mentioned it before, but it only has USB-B ports, and I wasn't able to connect the USB-C. So I'm driving without CarPlay. Overall, like, this is a smooth experience. Like, I would daily this. So just a quick note, the valves for the exhaust open up in Corsa mode, which is like a track equivalent. If you're in sport, you won't get the valves open. You might be able to change it through the settings, but out of the box you're not getting that. And being in Corsa means you have to do manual shifting, which like you would want to do anyways because you're in a Lambo and you want to experience the true driving experience. So that's not a negative. I do like the touchscreen. Has the like a good tactical feeling. Look at just the gears rolling. Some nasty downshifts. It's the best thing. If you're not used to an exotic car with carbon ceramic brakes, you're gonna have to deal with the squeaking. Yeah, it's good. It's comfortable. Like in Urus or Urus, however you want to say it, it's gonna be like probably the most comfortable experience out of a exotic car because it's an SUV, so it has a bit of comfort in mind. If you're driving like a Huracan or a Aventador, you're gonna be squished to the ground, like super low. This one, you're like comfortable. You can get in easy, get out easy. Like the only difference is you got the loud motor, but aside from that, it's pretty luxury. You got the premium materials. It's comfortable. The steering's responsive, and you're just cruising. As far as like your different levels right here, it feels like you're in a plane, and I appreciate that. Quick note for the auto engaging for the brakes, I don't like that because like you'll brake and it'll lock you in, and then you have to like firmly press on the gas to disengage it. I'm not a fan. I don't understand the logic behind that feature, and it's mostly annoying over everything. As far as like the different settings, like the speakers, the music is good. The onboard navigation is decent, but being in like Dubai, getting to the different car parks and all that can get more complicated, and I'd rather use Waze or like worst case Google Maps, because that way it shows you like what lanes to be in because they come up fast. That's basically it. It's a good experience. Definitely like driving it. I would definitely deal with this. So that's it for the Lamborghini Urus. You can pick one up used for around $250,000, if not more, depending on the trim, how you want it. Everything comes with a price tag. Some of these paint specs cost like $11,000. Like, these things can get real expensive real fast. So do you think it's worth the price? Would you buy one? Or would you buy something else? Would you get something a little sportier, smaller, or something with more horsepower? A big controversial take is, it's not controversial, it's actually true. The Audi RSQ sits on the exact same, basically frame. It's exactly the same car, just without the Lamborghini models on it, and it's at a fraction of the price. Would you pick that, or would you stick with the prestige of the Lambo? Let me know. Let me know what car I should review next. Make sure to subscribe and stay tuned for more car videos. All right, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Check out the rest of the content, and I'll see you guys in the next one.